Good morning everybody and happy Wednesday. We are doing some audio trying today. Yes, the last couple days Mike had responded to me that the videos were so low he had a boost. Now the one day, because of the fireworks, I had dropped the gain down to -12, so the booming wasn't blasting the mics. So on the mic right now I have the gain set at +3 instead of -3, and I'm going to try to do less in Final Cut and see if we're not getting a little bit better audio quality, because when I try to boost it, it's crackling. So right, today's video is, instead of a +5 on Final Cut, it's a +3. So I'm going to just up the gain. Video is exporting right now, getting ready to get dressed. Foot is looking so much better. I'm still covering it. I'm going to, at least while I'm still at home, try to put my boots on today, because I haven't had any pain whatsoever the last few days, and it's actually not a gaping hole anymore. It's almost scabbing over, so it's looking much better and feeling much better. But let's see what we got weather-wise. It's still dark outside here at 5:15. Like I said, I am trying to get back a little bit to videoing in the house a little bit differently again. Got away from it. So we currently have 67 degrees, 19 degrees Celsius. Feels like 68 and 20, and our humidity is at 90%. So it's very, very humid outside right now. I do have to, after work, I am 6 to 2:30 today, an 8.5-hour shift, which is fantastic. I do have to run to the bank because I've got mowing money to put in, and we'll see what the weather's like. The dogs and I might stop over at Southside real quick, do one of the sections. I don't think we're going to do the whole thing. Never did lay down for a nap yesterday. Never did. Went to bed very early though, because after the last puppy walk, I got everything imported, and that's as far as I got. I didn't even put it in the timeline. I didn't put it in the timeline this morning, so hopefully the video rendered. I'm not sure it did, to be honest with you, but made a fresh pot of coffee. This is old coffee. We have 2 crafts. So coffee's made, thrown in the craft, and I still have some decaf left because I've been doing decaf for nighttime because we haven't had McDonald's K-Cups. They're supposed to be coming this week at some point. So, but yeah, it is still somewhat dark outside. Kind of hard to see with the reflection, but it's starting to lighten up. So probably get a little bit of a sunrise on the way to work. We'll see. Wednesday, final day of my 10-day stretch. And yesterday, even though the video is titled 1 year at Aldi's, yeah, yesterday was my 1-year anniversary. So yay me, I made it a year with total frustration. So I'm going to do things today. I have a bad feeling we're going to have a big truck though, because we had like a $43,000 Monday. So today's probably going to be god-awful. But I am going to have the associate do grocery. I'm going to do produce and meat. Let the store manager do cooler. And we'll go from there, because it just needs to be. Yesterday we had, I don't even know if I mentioned it, but we had a watermelon pellet that I put out. I think I did. And it was leaking. We had a huge mess yesterday morning. We had a puddle. Maybe I didn't. I don't remember. I know I told Terry. So had to clean that up, which kind of slowed me down a little bit. Plus I had to clean the meat wall for, you know, packages that were cut open and or weren't sealed real well and were gushing. It was great. I had a squirting watermelon. Oh, it was a fabulous morning. So, all right, let's get dressed for work and get this day going here. So hopefully after work we're definitely going to do banking. Puppy's going to go for a car ride, if nothing else. And then maybe we'll do a little bit of a quick little park walk and see what else the day takes us. And then tomorrow off, sleeping in, at least till 7. Pretty sky this morning. All right, let's get to work. All right, I had to cancel the export. The video had not rendered. So it'll be an afternoon release. It won't take long. Let's get some air going on this windshield because it is really hard to see. In fact, it looks like it's inside because it's not actually cleaning up with the wipers. Alrighty, a really pretty sky this morning up there. I am kind of running a little bit behind schedule here by a couple of seconds, like 5 minutes. doesn't matter. It doesn't take near as long to get there as I make it seem. Okay, why is I'm getting more fogged up than I'm getting cleaned? Oh boy, oh boy. Ooh, hold on. And I know it's foggy. I'm trying to get it cleaned. That is really gorgeous sky we got going here this morning. Maybe that'll be a sign today won't be as horrible as I'm expecting it to be. It is 5:52 and the sun has not come up over the mountain yet, so sunrise is definitely getting much later. Sunset's getting quite a bit earlier. Days are getting shorter. Roll on. That's pretty. Alright, windshield is clear. Let's pull this back. Turn that down. Holy buckets, that's hot. That is just gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Alright, so Tim has been keeping up a little bit more with new things coming out from DJI. Apparently, the Mic 3 is in production, and he's saying that it's the size of the minis. Now, that's fine as long as they keep with the vibration and the receivers actually got all the information on the screen, because if not, that would be a downgrade from the 2, which means normally when the mics come, they come originally with the Pocket 4s before they actually release on their own. So unless they're doing something different, we'll see. Also, they are creating basically like the Insta360 Go. It is a Action Nano, and he's saying 1-inch sensor on it is the rumors. He's not hearing anything about the Action 6 or the Pocket 4. So yeah, be interesting to see what new equipment flies out that we're not buying this year. And it's kind of caught I think it was a short. It was a Best Buy representative. It was one of those, what's your entitled people got, caught something. So apparently this kid, his daddy was pretty well off, but the kid wouldn't, he'd go to Best Buy, he'd buy all this equipment, use it for the weekend for partying and whatnot, and then return it. He did this over and over and over. Well, apparently Best Buy does have some investigators tracking return fraud. Now, don't get me wrong. There's times I pick something up and I'm very unsure about it. The OM7P, I wasn't 100% sure about it. And it did have its downfalls. And, battery life the first time around wasn't the best. That was, I think, my fault. And it just really wasn't something that I needed, not using the phones anymore and whatnot. So usually there's a legitimate reason for me to make a return. Now granted, the MacBook was mostly that I couldn't afford to keep the damn thing any of the times, and it's not what I need. It's not what I need for my videos. My videos are, you saw the other day, it was 6 terabytes. Now granted, that was over just about a month of videos, but I'd have to clean it out on a 1 terabyte. I'd have to almost clean out almost every day. Just saying. It just does not make sense or work for my use. But yeah, I won't be probably investing. I can't. I don't have it to even attempt to try these devices. So unfortunately, I'm going to say don't expect to see them on my channel. At least not this year. Maybe in another, when they're out a while, maybe we can try them down the road or whatnot. But yeah, to do a review on it and return it, yeah, eventually Best Buy is going to tell me kick bricks. That's not what they're for. It's not. And well, he was bragging on video about his free rental service from Best Buy, and they had video evidence and all this stuff, and they did charge him with return fraud. So definitely, I've already gotten warned by Amazon because got things that just didn't work out for me, and you've returned too many used products. You make returns too easy. That's why. Okay, we're at work. I'll catch you later. We have such pretty skies this morning all over the place. Good afternoon, everybody. All right. Finally, I may have taken a couple-hour nap. I was exhausted. That was a busy morning. And the store manager was struggling a little bit today with everything, which kind of made me feel good that, it's not all easy peasy. Anywho, got through the day and successfully made it through the entire workday in my steel-toed boots for the first time, and I can't tell you how long. I was like, I kept touching the spot today or this morning, and was like, I'm gonna try them, and I meant to take my Skechers with me and completely forgot them at home. I felt a little bit here and there. I did just double check it just now before we left. It doesn't seem like it's been aggravated, so that's good news. That's good news. All right, we got to do the bank. We're gonna do a quick little park walk, and then I gotta stop and get Mom's trash out. And not be hit by a monster pickup truck. Jesus, he'd have driven right over top of us. Alrighty, safely out here. All right, let this guy go. He's flying. Oh, sorry, I'm a little groggy still. Just, I was in a deep sleep. I woke up and like, the hell time is it? It is now 20 of 5. I got off at 2:30. They got me out of there pretty much right on time. Just a little short of 2 hours. Of course, then tonight I probably won't be able to sleep, but I don't have to get up in the morning. No alarms are going to be set. I have no clue what we're getting into tomorrow. Hopefully nothing. Actually, I do need to do my floor in one spot with litter boxes. I don't know what is going on right there. I gotta make sure that thing's not actually cracked. Either that or little man is going over there and peeing on the litter box. Alright, well, we got pooping dogs, that's for sure. My goodness gracious, Mateo's pooping on his way across the parking lot. I'm being a weirdo. Anyway, yeah, it's not the prettiest of nights out, that is for sure. It is very, very overcast. It doesn't feel bad out at all. It's actually nice to be out. Alright, it's been a little, not as long as last time since we've been over here, but we're parked in a completely different area. I figured we're just going to do the short little loop here. That way they can get out, and thank goodness they did. My goodness gracious. They had to go potties. Potty puppies. Potty puppies. Maria's still not done. Nope, she's literally dropping another one. Oh my God. These dogs been out all day. Well, there's just not a whole lot going on over here. And granted, it's dinner time. It's going for 6 o'clock at night, so that could be a lot to do with it. But considering how nice it is tonight, it's perfect to get out for a walk. It's not hot. There's no sun to make you feel like you're croaking. But whatever. Better for us. Right? Are you guys no longer full of shit? Tail's like, dude, it's not even hot outside. There's no sun beating on you. Why are you panting like you're dying? Because you're fat. That's why. And Daddy's lost tons of weight, so he's much quicker than he used to be. I walloped my hand pretty good today. Well, actually, I didn't wallop it as much as my watch caught the shelf where the chicken is, and I literally just dug my watch into my hand. So, one more injury for my body. If I don't come home with some sort of a new injury every day, I wasn't at Aldi's. That's how I look at it at this point. Well, you can really tell I bought this thing as a video camera and not as a photography camera. Mainly because of the photography is not the highest on this one. What is it on the Pocket? The 9 megapixels or something? But it has panorama mode. Not quite the same as the drone does. Where the drone takes like 21 shots. This thing's only taking like freaking 5. Maybe. I'll have to see when I import. Did a couple quick little panoramas. Never tried it before, never even knew it had the mode. I was like, does this thing have panorama? It's got a gimbal on it, it should. But it's definitely not quite the same. Who wants dinner? The lagging dog, do you want dinner? Mateo, he wants dinner. He's like, I'm taking the lead here now. Alrighty, quick little walk. We're done. They got a lot of potties out, so that's a good thing. Coming up here, this is when I forget what time when I came home, but this is a little convenience store Dad used to go to all the time when I was a kid. But they're knocking half the building down here. Big empty space now. I don't know what is going on there, but they're doing it for probably because it was condemned, but nonetheless. I was a little bit shocked when I came through here. I'm like, wait, what the heck? So apparently my aunt and uncle are supposed to be coming in Sunday. I got a busy freaking Sunday if I do everything. I don't know. I think what we're going to do, we'll see. I don't want to even speculate. We are supposed to get some rain here, so I'm trying to get home so we can cook on the grill quick before we get a rain shower. But with any luck, fingers crossed. Because turkey burgers sound delicious on the grill tonight. I'll do it anyway. I don't care. I'll just close the grill down and stand underneath the awning while it rains and flip them as I need to. Shouldn't take too long. I am freaking hungry. She made me like a little veggie tray because I got celery. She did cream cheese with seasoned salt on them, some cotton candy grapes I picked up on sale yesterday, and they're not on sale anymore today, and cucumber and turkey pepperoni that she wanted me to pick up. And then I had one Uncrustable. That would have been fine had it been like 10:30, but it was like 9 something. So I hurried up, got done with meats, and went, oh crap, I went the wrong way. Oh well, we'll go over this way. 6 to 1, half dozen the other, all gets me to the same place. Right now I am literally driving through my elementary and teenage stomping grounds, high school stomping grounds. This is the town of Du Bois Town where I grew up half the time. The other time I was at my dad's in Jersey Shore. Or, well, Saldiesburg. And this house right here to the right, we actually lived in it after the house fire. And then they sold it out from underneath us and told us to get out. You gotta love people. So many times riding my bike down around this area. Because as we make this next turn is where my mom's house was. Well, it still is, but she doesn't live there no more. Rode around this car wash all the time. Friends of mine actually robbed the change machine with a quarter on a string. Oh yeah. But straight ahead is where I used to go see my mom. It's the old house. One of these days I'd love to just go visit places I've lived. The one place I wouldn't be able to go is New Smyrna, Florida. So. Alrighty, we are almost home. I like taking the back way to get home because going out on the highway and coming around just seems like a waste of fuel, but it's probably more economical in reality. We got a smoke tornado again. And dissipated. It keeps coming and going. Alright, the doggies is already cooked and off the grill. Got our burgers on there. One side done. And she got this. Apparently there's sample packs that you can get to try it. So we're gonna give that a shot on our turkey burgers tonight. I did a little seasoned salt on the other side, but I'm not doing it on both. And I gotta get more avocado oil because I found out this is a very high heat oil and it's good for grilling and for seasoning the grill, because this thing keeps needing it. Wouldn't be a grill session without the cleanup crew. Mateo just walked away as I got the camera going, but he's here too. Yeah, Terry rescued a bird out of the fence today and gave it a safe place to stay for a little while until it could manage to fly off. So he got himself caught in our fake little ivy stuff there, and she had to pull him out, and he was all discombobulated. All right, these things are gotta get the centers cooked up a little bit more, and we probably a few minutes away, and it'll be dinner time. Hungry, hungry boy. Good evening, everybody. Well, turkey burgers came out pretty good. I have to say, they were pretty delicious. That is a gorgeous sky. That might be worthy of a flight. All right, get little man out first here. Oh, what are you thinking, boo? Huh? What are you thinking? It's like I was sleeping. Now you drugged me outside. Well, you gotta go out and go potties, boo. Figure after the park they should be pretty decent with pedals and good for the night. Alright, final dog of the night. And then I'm gonna go get the drone out because I'm trying to catch this guy before it's completely gone, because it is magical up there. Of course, you can't really tell with this camera as much. But thanks for watching, have a good night, and stay safe, and I'll see you in the morning.